Welcome
Stopping
back.
gun violence before it starts.
In our Safe KC report this morning, one woman trying to save lives through conflict resolution.
Let's get to 41 Action News anchor Bryant Madrick telling us more about this woman's effort to stop violence. Bryant, it seems like such a simple and effective idea.
It really does, Taylor and Lindsay. There's an initiative called UROC. Now, the acronym stands for Uniting and Reclaiming Our Community. The woman behind it is Leah Banks. She says something has to be done to save young lives. 3 weeks into the new year, and gun violence is already impacting young lives.
Tonight, we know that one teen is dead.
Last Wednesday, a 17-year-old was killed in one shooting. Hours earlier, a child under 5 was injured in another.
It's very heartbreaking. It's very heartbreaking.
Leah Banks sees the impact of the violence in her job. She works at University Academy, a charter school in Kansas City, Missouri.
We look into the faces of our students, that have been touched by that, and we feel helpless.
Looking to restore hope, Banks organized a conflict resolution event at her school.
I know one year we brought the police chief in, and he had a round table and answered some questions and things of that nature that some of our students had that actually were impacted. And then there were some that were indirectly impacted.
Banks noticing a change in their behavior.
And I would say it kind of went from, hey, I just lost a loved one, to someone still cares about me.
Now Banks wants to take her approach from the school to the streets. Every Friday in February, a theme will be dedicated to reducing violent gun crime. This church will be one place where people can drop off cards to victims of gun violence. The focus is on breaking a cycle, ending too many young lives.
We have to continue to talk about ways to resolve conflict versus immediately picking up a gun, because it can impact so many lives.
Now, Banks hopes the end result of this initiative will rebuild relationships with family and friends and get people to start talking in their community. The first event will be on the first Friday in February with a candle lighting ceremony. More information can be found on kshb.com. I'm Bryant Madrick, 41 Action News.
Bryant, thank you. Safe KC is our commitment to sharing stories about solutions to crime in our communities. If you know someone working to make Kansas City safer, tell us about them. Send an email to safekc@kshb.com.